sync has connected your phone and is reminding you that 911 assist is set to off.
The giveaway for this 2015 S550 Mustang with the Roush exhaust ends this, oh, I'm clear, ends this Wednesday. Or excuse me, doesn't end this Wednesday, it ends tonight, so get on it. The S550 that I didn't know is that if you turn this thing all the way to the left, you get max AC and full fan. But it'll do that even with the HVAC turned off. So if you turn it off and just go everything, it's more like a panic button for air conditioning. I guess it's for someone who is thinking, I need it now and give it to me now and I don't care, and I'm frantically like grabbing at stuff. So, you know, this is the first like warm, humid day we've had in a while in Pennsylvania, and this is that one moment where you're putting your air conditioning on. So I've been living with this S550 for a while now. Like Susie, our camera car, mine, gosh, if only I could channel Matt Farrer and have the ability to talk and drive at the same time. My Toyota 4Runner is at Bruce Henn's garage right now, and that's where we're going. She's getting full undercoat. But anyway, so this is my only car. I've been using this as my Dodge Ram passing me. I've been using this as my only car. And what's been going on is more so, actually almost 100% more. I can't recall anybody when I was driving that GTO around. No one wanted to race me in the GTO, but this Mustang, people are pulling up next to me and like revving their engines. This is the truth. I attracted big Ultima energy. This couple in a Nissan Altima, and this was a guy who looked to be in his early 60s. Excuse me. A guy in his early 60s pulls up right next to me, right here, and just starts doing one of these forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. And I'm looking at him, I see his window go down, so I put my window down. And of course he does that boomer thing. I mean, not to be generational, but to think that we're gonna have a conversation between the cars as we're both doing 60, right? Well, what could you possibly convey to me other than wind going by? So then he made the motion. I'm gonna wait for this guy to pass so it doesn't look like I'm talking to him. He makes this point, go, 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 and I'm like, come on, dude, really? I guess maybe, you know, he wanted to see a Ford Mustang do Ford Mustang things. Hey, do a burnout or something on the road. So of course I shift to, I think I just shift down the 4th and just go and leave him in the dust, and then, you know, I shift back into 6 and be a good boy, get good gas mileage, which is another thing I'll get to about the S550 that I wasn't expecting. So, and then he passes, and then like he catches up to me after like 2 minutes or something like that, and then comes right back and starts going meow, 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 right back and forth again. And it's like I give him a thumbs up or I give him a peace sign or something, and off he goes to, I don't know, Rutter's to go get a sub sandwich that's not as good as Wawa's. So yeah, I am averaging, I know it says 24.9, but it'll probably get back up to 25 by the time, I'll be good. Here, 6th gear. I'll get this thing back up. Notice I'm 6th gear accelerating at like 35 miles an hour up to 40. I didn't even get to talk about the Coyote yet. I think we can turn off AC. I've been averaging, according to the computer, I reset the computer when I got it because I didn't want any of the data of the previous owner for whatever they were doing with it. So just with me, with my very cautious driving, I've been getting 25 miles a gallon, which is like 10 miles a gallon more than I get in my Toyota 4Runner. Satisfied sniff. The Toyota 4Runner, no matter how well you drive it, you will never break 18 miles a gallon. This, we are turning 1,400 RPM granted on a downhill. But come on, give me 25 miles a gallon. You'll get there. Maybe not going up the hill, but out of all the gauges you can have here, I kept fuel economy front and center because popular topic, fuel prices. I wanted to do something with a Mustang that no one else does. During my time with it, apart from showing it off for you guys in the video, I've been driving this as gently as possible to see what's possible. I find it odd that there's a vacuum gauge right here. I know I talked about this in the main review, but why do I need a vacuum gauge? Why do I need to monitor it? And why is it closest to the passenger? I'm guessing if you have this thing you would just remove this and then put a boost gauge there, or some of them which maybe that came with a supercharger, you would get a positive manifold pressure like right there. And so they figured they had to put something in here, so they put in a vacuum gauge. I guess for somebody who doesn't know anything about cars, it looks cool. Like as you drive along, look at it go. It's going. Take my head strap off for this. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's a vacuum gauge. Ooh, the car's doing. Oh, you pushed you gave it gas and then it moved. Oh, look, it's like something out of what Megas XLR or something like that. Oh, it's a complicated muscle car. Look, there's a gauge and it's doing things. Seriously, I've been going down the hill, come on, computer. Clearly I've been getting 25 miles a gallon now. Maybe because the air conditioner was on, I don't know. How about no AC, just give me some air going through. I've been noticing, when in doubt, go for 4th gear in this car. With every other traditional automatic or manual I drive, when in doubt, always 3rd. Like you're coming down, you forget what gear you're in, just 3rd, and we'll figure it out from there. This 1 gear up, always go 4th, and that's usually the correct gear if you're confused and you don't know where you're supposed to be. This is a wide car, but certainly not as wide as the Challenger we gave away. One of the odd things is definitely this Cal induction hood that's inducting nothing. I mean, it's kind of Mad Maxy to look at, but previous owner, this is their car, their canvas, and they decided they wanted a Cal induction hood, and it's their money. And at least they hooked up everything correctly. The washer nozzles are there, and it lines up. And thank you for choosing, a black hood and not, something weird. When in doubt, go black or gray or charcoal if you're going to change the color on something. You know what? There you go. Anyway, here comes Bruce's shop, and I'm going to mention it in the review when we finally review Susie, that Bruce is no longer doing an undercoating service. He's got so many clients right now and so many projects at this shop that he doesn't have time to tie up a lift for a week to do full undercoating on a car. So that service, he is not doing that anymore. because he needs to get these customer cars out the door. And if you tie up a lift, that's just it. There's no amount of money he could ask for, or you could offer, that would make him tie up a lift for an entire week. So no undercoating for Toyotas, or in general really, at this shop anymore. So he apologizes for that, but he just wants you to know he's doing it as a special favor for me. So thank you